guys, your girl Janeesamaria back here with another video, and I'm about to show you how to do this little 3-part quick weave thingy I've been seeing all the girlies doing. So we're about to tackle this head. First, I'm actually going to just section off my hair right now to just get it out the way so I can just start the process, to make my life a little bit easier. I'm actually just gonna put like my hair in 2 sections in the front. It's gonna become 3, but for right now we're just gonna split it into 2 to just get it out of the way. Okay, now that that's out the way, we're gonna start by actually braiding the back of my hair. So I'm taking this back section and we're about to braid it, babe. Fun fact, I am not a braider. Do not judge the way these braids are about to be looking. They just gonna be good enough for me to do a quick weave with, okay? So I decided to do like 1 circle braid around the whole perimeter to just make it easier to be able to sew my cap on and glue everything in. So I'm just braiding my hair in a circle around the whole thing right now. You can choose to braid your hair however you want to, whatever works best for you. Okay, and this is pretty much what it looked like after I finished braiding around in a circle. And now I'm about to actually just take the rest of my hair and I'm just gonna braid it like vertical down. You can do this however you want to. You can keep doing it in a circle if you want to, but I'm just doing what's best for me right now. And I'm just gonna connect all of the braids together as one, pretty much. And also, these braids are not super flat because my hair is super thick. But like I said, this is just a little quick style for me. I'm pretty sure when I put it in, you're not going to be able to tell. And I'm also going to put some bobby pins to hold everything down. So these are the bobby pins. I'm just going to use these to take this braid and like pin it inside. So that way it's not just hanging. You can sew yours if you want to. There are plenty of other options. But this is what I'm doing. And yeah, this is pretty much how it looks after I finish braiding my little nest. And I'm gonna take these black caps because I'm gonna glue on top of these so that way the glue is not gonna get in my hair. I definitely do recommend to double up. I'm gonna be using 2 of them at one time because I don't want the glue to seep in into my hair and make this takeout process even more difficult. And then I'm gonna use my needle to just sew around the perimeter of the cap so that way it's just staying on and I'm not having any problems with it slipping off or anything like that. And if you don't know really how to sew, I'm just sewing the needle through the cap into my braids and then just pulling it out so that way it's just sealing around the whole entire perimeter. That's pretty much all it is. And yeah, this is pretty much what it looked like after I sewed the whole thing in. So now I'm going to take out these 2 ponytails and we are going to get to work because like I said, this hair is thick, super thick. So I'm actually going to have to hot comb my hair first because it's not going to work without it. It's not going to be flat. It's not going to be any of that. So I'm putting some heat protectant in my hair first, just protect my hair, and then we're going to get it going, okay? So I'm going to part my hair into the 3 parts and it's kind of just going to go a little bit diagonal. You guys can technically part it however you want to, but the way I've been seeing it is the girls have been doing it in like a diagonal part, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna put it in some ponytails for right now to just get it sectioned off so it's not in my way when I'm trying to do the rest of my hair. And we're just gonna do the exact same thing with the other side and a diagonal part and just making sure that everything's even. So I'm just splitting my hair up now into sections to be able to hot comb my hair. If you have thick hair like I do, I definitely do recommend to split it into as many sections as you can to get it straight because it will make the process a lot more difficult and then your hair won't be as flat. So I definitely do recommend to flat iron your hair. If you don't want to put heat in it, that's fine, but just know. So yeah, I'm just going through and hot combing each section of my hair first before I do anything else. And I'm actually gonna go through and flat iron it too because my hair is just that freaking thick, okay? And if you need to do this, please take this step because I definitely do think, well, I know that it will make a difference with laying your hair. So I'm straightening the top part of my head because I want it to be as slicked as possible. And now I'm just taking the thickest section of my head, which is the middle, and I'm just going to straighten it too, but we're just going to do smaller rows with this one because I want to make sure that I am really getting it as straight as possible.
Paying bills the old way isn't helping your credit. This will.
Okay, so and now I'm just defining those parts I made and just slicking it a little bit to just make sure I'm defining everything and to get my parts actually as straight as possible, because it will bother me if it's not. And so you guys, I am putting hair in from Glitter Luxury Extensions. It is actually my brand. I do sell hair. I'll put all of my links and stuff down in the bio, but this is my straight hair from my Virgin Brazilian collection, and it is to die for. It's affordable, it's good hair, it lasts 4+ years. Like, it is the bomb, you guys. When I tell you it is the bomb, like, just look at that. Like, woo, it is beautiful. So definitely go shop with your girl. Go follow my Instagram page. I'll leave all that down there below. But yeah, so I'm just unraveling the bundles first, but I am going to use just some hair glue, some normal hair glue, to just glue it in because this is a quick weave. And I'm just measuring the length of the hair in the back so that way I can just cut it, because I am going to cut it. I'm not going to fold my tracks over when I'm putting the hair in because I want it to lay as flat as possible. So I'm just going to put the glue on the tracks. You don't need too much. You don't need to like squirt out the whole bottle. You really just need like a little bit to be able to stick it to your head. So I'm just laying down the tracks against the cap. Don't put it on your real hair because the glue will be hard to come out. I'm telling you, I've done it before and it bit me in the ass. Okay, so we're just gonna hold that there, and then we're gonna actually blow dry it to just make sure that it all stays secure and that it's not gonna come out, because we don't want that to happen. And we're literally just gonna repeat the same process, but just literally just going up, starting from the bottom to the top and just gluing all the tracks in kind of like a U shape. And also make sure you try to put the tracks as close to each other as possible so that way you can fit as much hair, so that way it still looks full. And just make sure you also blow dry each part because you don't want it to come out as you're putting in the other tracks. And this is pretty much how it looks after I put all of the tracks in. You know, we are looking almost complete and it's giving, it's full, and I only technically put like a bundle and a half in the back. I didn't even put the full 2 bundles back there. Okay, now time to slick this hair back into the little ponies. Okay, so I'm just combing it out, and I'm actually going to use some free spray to slick my hair along with some edge control. You can use whatever you want to that best slicks your hair. This is just kind of like the best thing for me right now, and the only thing I really have in my cabinet right now. So we're going to make it work, and we're going to use this. And I am going to use a blow dryer also to, you know, put this free spray to work so that way it's holding in place and it's not going to go anywhere. I want my hair to be stuck to my head basically. So we're using all the tools. And I'm just slicking both of the sides first, and I'm going to pull them back into a ponytail to just hold it in place so that way we can kind of start the process of doing our little 3-part half up, half down bun. And now we're pretty much just going to do the exact same thing with the middle part section of our head. So we're going to slick this back to the back as well, with you using the free spray and the edge control and the blow dryer and all of our tools to get it as flat as possible. And then I'm just gonna put it as far back as I can because I do kind of want my bun to be in the back. So try not to put the ponytail at the top of your head unless you do want like a high pony, but I'm going for like a little low slicked back bun in the back. And then I'm just gonna combine both of the ponytails that I made with the side part and the middle part into one, because this is gonna be the start of the bun. And this is pretty much what it looks like after I did that. So now I'm just going to take some of the hair and I'm going to start wrapping it around my ponytail from the base of it, just in a circle. You could choose however much you want to put in your hair. I'm not putting too much because I'm also using the thickness of my real hair for the bun as well. So it's completely up to you. And I also just used a bobby pin to secure the hair in. And now I'm pretty much just gathering it all as if it's just like a whole ponytail. I left my hair out so that way it could just be a part of the bun, so that way it can look full. Okay, now I'm just wrapping my hair around in a circle into a bun. You can wrap it however you want to, but I'm wrapping it, but I'm leaving the end at the top so that way I can kind of just secure it with the rubber band, and it will make my little flare or peacock thing actually flare at the top, if you know what I mean. And I'm also just going to double secure it with some more rubber bands so that way it doesn't pop on my head. And I'm going to flat iron my little flare things to just give it a little bit more spunk to it, so that way it's, you know, actually sitting up the way I want to. And I'm also cutting some of the pieces because I realized that it was a little bit too long. So I'm cutting some of the hair to just make it shorter, to just kind of dress it up the way that I prefer. So now I'm just going to go through to actually just straighten the bundles to just give it that slick little look. And I'm going to actually bump the curls inward because of the little style I wanted to go with. I wanted it to match my little spikes at the top. So yeah, we have a look going, you guys. But this did not take me super long, you guys. It's a super quick style. I just needed something for the week. So if you're just looking for like a quick little style, I definitely would recommend to do this on yourself. This is how the back turned out. I did add some bobby pins to my bun to just help it just look a little bit more cleaner. And yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna do my baby hair. So just finish off from here. I'm just using my edge booster, edge control to do that, so that way, you know, the finished product is looking slicked and clean. It turned out super cute. I went outside, you guys, and the girls and the boys ate it up. They loved it. It turned out super cute. I was very satisfied. But yeah, that's all for this video. If you guys like this video, please like and comment on this video and subscribe on your way out, because we will have more content coming soon. But thank you, babes. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.